On a blessed day like any other, Vlad woke up early in the morning. Ah, how well I woke up. I slept so well in my house. Vlad, however, was fasting and sleeping in the forest. That was, in fact, someone else's house, his neighbor's. Oh no, I forgot. I have to get to work. Vlad was washing puddles by hand in a restaurant. The restaurant belonged to Chef Gordon Ramsay. His boss was angry. Vlad was late to work again and had no idea where he was. On his way to work, Vlad made a mistake. He kept his phone in his pocket and dropped it into a sewer. At that point, only the Ninja Turtles could enjoy it. But what I did, boss? What time is it? Vlad looked scared for his phone, but he realized that he probably lost it along the way. Oh no, I don't have a phone. His boss eventually calmed down and decided to make Vlad's day a bit better. You're lucky, he said. It's payday, but you're still getting a beating after your shift. And suddenly, Vlad has already gotten a little better. Thank you, boss. You are very kind, he said. Oh no. The two of them start working, and by the end of the day, Vlad received his monthly salary, 300 euros, and went straight to the second-hand market to look for another phone. I just bought the worst Pro Max iPhone that exists out there, and it's this one, right here. And you can tell by the cameras, because there is a sensor that is missing, the LiDAR one, which does, I don't know what it does, but it does something, and the curved edge of this phone. Yep, this is an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I just got it for 300 bucks with an original replaced battery and a perfect condition actually. The steel looks a bit used. Other than that, it's in a fantastic situation actually. I'm a bit shocked. It's brand new almost. And I got it for 300 bucks. And why did I do that? Well, to see how pro it still is. And I had some fun with it. Before I had an iPhone 12 mini, which is weird because now it's a Pro Max, from mini to Pro Max, it's a bit of distance, but I really wanted something bigger. Oh, I got a mini phone just to reduce distractions and stay a bit less on my phone, and it helped me a lot. I have right now 2 or 3 hours on the screen time, and it's amazing I think for 2025 to have such a low screen time. It's not the best, but I'm working. And since I got rid of some distractions, I thought that I could buy something bigger, more usable, that will really help me in day-to-day life while staying distracted off. And I thought that this phone might be a great choice because it's cheap, it's pro, and it feels amazing. And to be honest, I could have got the iPhone 16 Pro Max, but I thought myself that why should I spend more money on a phone? It would be an interesting thing to do to see how well the Pro phones are still living up after 6 years of usage, because this phone was released in 2019. It's 6 years old, it's still supported, and it will be supported for 1 year up until the iOS 19 or the iOS 26, I don't know which number it will be. And I was just curious to see how well this phone performs after 6 years of usage. If you buy this phone brand new, it would have been like $1,100 or something like that, and to pay that much for a phone is a lot. But to pay that much for a phone that it still feels like this after 6 years of usage, paying $1,000 from the first day and use it for like 6 years with one battery replacement might not be that a bad idea. I use this garbage for everything, to payment, to play games, to record, to make pictures. I use it like my main phone. I don't have anything else right now. And the experience, it's interesting. Size. This phone is so much bigger and I actually loved it. I used so much time smaller screens, and to use right now a bigger one is so much better. I want this, I don't want this anymore. This is good, I think, to use it as an MP3 or maybe I'm sorry for my hands. Maybe an MP3 or an iPod, or I don't know, a second phone, but this is so much better, so go away. But I will still buy this if I will have some problems with staying on the phone, but right now at 2 or 3 hours of screen time I'm fine, I think. I don't know. Alright, so looking at the phone, let me put in the center. One thing that you notice, it doesn't have the LiDAR sensor because this phone didn't had. The 12 Pro had on the first time ever, so yeah, if you want that, you don't have it here. But it has the fidget spinner cameras, the flashlight, the microphone, and a slightly discreet Apple logo, which I love it because it's so discreet, you barely can see it. The phone feels so much better with this frosted finish. It's so much nicer to touch, to use it, and to hold it in your hand. I didn't thought it will feel so nicer while I was having the 12 mini, but using this one I don't really want to go back. The steel, it feels so premium, like it doesn't have an aluminum thing, and I really enjoy holding it in my hand. I don't wear a case because of two reasons. One, it's a cheap phone, it's $300, and I don't really want to lose this kind of quality by using a cheap case. And two, I don't want to use cheap cases to cover this beautiful quality and matte finish and the overall feeling. I like to use everything raw. So yeah, no case. It's an iPhone 11 basically, but with steel, and yeah, it has a lightning port, which I'm curious for how many years Apple did use this thing. I'm pretty sure it didn't really last for long, right? Other than that, when you open it, the first thing you notice is the huge notch and the huge bezels that are here from today's standards. We are used with screens that they don't really have bezels, and to use this kind of thing, yeah. But you are getting used with it in a few hours, I think. And when I'm watching a video, for example, I don't really mind the notch either. So yeah, the Face ID works really fast. It does the job. You can do everything you are doing on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I think you can do it here, like the 99% of the tasks. I've added my cards for the Apple Pay and it works really well, of course. I don't really have problems. And one thing that I like, comparing to the iPhone 11, the normal edition, this one has an OLED screen and it's so much better, like really better. This phone is still supported, it has iOS 11.5, I think it will have also the iOS 19 or the iOS 26, I don't know which name Apple will choose. And it has only 64 gigs, which is weird because it's a Pro phone. But for 2019, I think it's desirable, I don't know. Other than that, it does what a normal iPhone will do, and it works fine. I don't know, if you need more, you should buy a better one. But for me, it works really well. For more specifications, focus, please. Alright, so it has Bluetooth 5.0, which is fine. It's a weighty phone, 20-36 grams. You are feeling it in your hand, so yeah, you should take this into considerations. The CPU is a A13, 7 nanometers, and other numbers. It works fast. I don't really feel like any lag or something. The battery is this much. The battery is actually better than the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is a bit weird to think, but yeah, this capacity is bigger. And I'm lucky because this phone is refurbished, so the battery is at 100%, which is crazy. This phone lasts me like 2 days. Right now, I used it a lot today, and it's almost the 4 o'clock PM, and I have like 63%, which tells a lot. So the display is a Super Retina XDR. It has a good contrast, and the only downside of this display is that it doesn't have like 120 Hz refresh rate, but other than that it's a great display. I really like this. It's P3 also, which is great. Every camera records 4K 60 FPS, which is great. Even the front camera records 4K 60 FPS. As a daily usage, yeah, you can definitely use this phone. If you don't really care the LiDAR sensor and the fact that it's not flat here, I really recommend this thing, and I will be using this as my main phone because I don't really need more and it's fast enough for me. One downside that I don't really like, it's the connector that is lightning, but yeah, it's Apple, so